Do you ever feel like being petite and over 50 makes it impossible to find elegant outfits? I've been there too. I've spent years refining my wardrobe, and in today's video, I'm sharing how I do it. Plus, one unexpected trick that always gets me compliments. Stay with me, because the last tip might just change how you shop forever. Let's start with proportions, because, honestly, this is the foundation of dressing well as a shorter woman over 50. It's all about creating balance and making sure your outfit enhances your silhouette instead of hiding it. For example, high-waisted pants or skirts are a game changer. They draw the eye upward, making your legs look longer. And who doesn't love that? Pair them with a tucked-in top or a cropped sweater, and you instantly look more proportioned. I've noticed that when I skip this little trick, I feel frumpy, no matter how great the pieces are on their own. Another thing to consider is the length of your tops and jackets. Longer tops that hit below the hip can drag your look down, so I prefer ones that stop right at or slightly above my hips. If I'm wearing a longer jacket or cardigan, I'll make sure the layers underneath are shorter to create some shape. It's all about guiding the eye to your best features, not letting clothes overwhelm them. Oh, and let's not forget about skirts and dresses. A midi length that's too long can cut you off, so I stick to ones that hit just below the knee or slightly above it. Experimenting with proportions is so much fun once you get the hang of it. If something doesn't feel right, don't be afraid to adjust. Sometimes it's just a matter of tucking in a shirt, rolling up a sleeve, or switching to a slimmer belt. Small tweaks make a big impact, and they'll have you looking effortlessly chic in no time. Fabrics can make or break an outfit, especially when you're petite. I've learned to steer clear of anything too bulky because it adds unnecessary volume to my frame. Instead, I look for lighter, more structured fabrics like cotton, silk, or crepe. These materials create clean lines and give you that polished, put-together look without adding bulk. Flowy fabrics are another favorite of mine, but with a caveat. While something like chiffon or georgette can create beautiful movement, it's all about how you style it. If a dress or skirt is too loose, it can end up looking like it's wearing you. To avoid that, I'll always cinch the waist with a belt, or opt for pieces that have some structure built in, like a wrap dress. That little bit of definition can completely transform the outfit. Patterns also tie into fabric choice. I'll go for smaller, more delicate prints over large, bold ones because they're more proportional to my size. A tiny polka dot or a subtle stripe feels harmonious, while an oversized floral, well, let's just say I've learned my lesson there. It's not just about what you wear, but how the fabric and patterns work with your frame. Vertical details are like magic for shorter women. They draw the eye up and down, creating the illusion of height. One of my favorite tricks is to wear clothes with vertical stripes. They're so simple, yet they do so much to elongate your look. I'll even look for subtle vertical stitching or seam details on a dress or a blouse. It's all about those little things that you might not notice at first glance but make a huge difference overall. I also love wrap dresses for their vertical benefits. The way they tie at the waist and then drape downward gives a flattering, lengthening effect. The same goes for high-waisted pants paired with a tucked-in blouse. That clean vertical line from your waist down to your toes is so flattering. It's the kind of detail that people notice without realizing why they're noticing it. Once you start focusing on these vertical details, you'll see how much of a difference they make in creating that elongated, elegant look. Accessories are the finishing touch to any outfit, but for shorter women, the wrong ones can steal the show in the worst way. I've learned to avoid oversized bags. Sure, they're practical, but carrying one can make me look like I'm lugging around a suitcase. Instead, I go for medium-sized crossbody bags or structured totes that are proportional to my frame. They're still functional, but don't overpower the outfit. The same goes for jewelry. Statement pieces are fun, but if they're too chunky, they can feel heavy and distracting. I'll opt for layered necklaces or smaller earrings that add interest without taking over. For example, a simple pair of hoops or a delicate chain can elevate your look without overwhelming it. And belts? Skinny belts are my go-to. Wide belts might be trendy, but they can cut my frame in half, which is the opposite of what I want. When it comes to accessories, it's all about balance. They should complement your look, not compete with it. And when you get it right, they'll enhance your style in the best way possible. Shoes might seem like a small detail, but they have a huge impact on your overall look, especially if you're on the shorter side. For me, the key is finding shoes that elongate the legs and create a seamless line. Nude or skin tone shoes are my go-to because they blend beautifully with the leg, making them look longer. Whether it's a pair of classic pumps, a sleek sandal, or even a pointed toe flat, these tones work wonders. Avoid shoes with heavy ankle straps because they tend to cut your legs off visually and make you appear shorter. When it comes to heels, I'm not saying you need to live in stilettos. Low-profile block heels or kitten heels are comfortable options that still give you a little lift. I'm also a big fan of pointed toe footwear. They create that illusion of length even if you're wearing flats. And don't overlook the impact of proportions. Chunky, oversized shoes can throw off your entire look, while slim, elegant styles keep things balanced. Another tip? Match your shoe color to your pants or skirt for a streamlined look. For instance, black boots with black trousers create an uninterrupted line, and the same goes for lighter shades. This simple trick keeps the focus on your outfit and not where your legs end. It's one of those small tweaks that has a big impact. And let's not forget about comfort. The last thing you want is to hobble through your day in painful shoes. Opt for designs with cushioned insoles and consider heel inserts for added support. It's all about finding shoes that work for your style and your lifestyle. After all, elegance starts with feeling confident in your own steps. I've linked some of my favorite petite-friendly shoes in the description box below. Check it out. You might just find your new wardrobe staple. Now, if there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's that tailoring is an absolute game changer for petite women. Most off-the-rack clothing isn't designed with shorter proportions in mind. Pants are too long, sleeves swallow your hands, and waistlines never seem to sit where they should. Sound familiar? This is where a good tailor comes in. They can transform those frustrating, almost right pieces into ones that fit like a glove. For me, tailored pants have been a revelation. Having the hem adjusted to the perfect length makes such a difference. It's like my legs gained a few inches instantly. And don't stop at pants. Jackets, blazers, and dresses can all benefit from a few nips and tucks to fit your unique frame. Even a simple adjustment, like moving a button or shortening a strap, can elevate your outfit from so-so to stunning. Think of tailoring as an investment. Sure, it adds a little extra to the cost of your clothes, but it's worth it when you know you'll actually wear those pieces. And here's a tip. When shopping, focus on the areas a tailor can't change, like shoulders or overall structure. If those are right, everything else is fixable. One of my favorite tricks is tailoring basics like jeans or trousers so they hit just above the ankle. It's such a flattering length for petite women, and it works beautifully with both heels and flats. Once you see how much better your clothes look, you'll never go back to wearing ill-fitting outfits again. Before we proceed, I would like to know, which tip from this video do you think you'll try first? Or do you have a tip of your own to share? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Now here's the secret tip I promised. Play with necklines. When it comes to style, the neckline of your outfit is one of the most underrated details, but it can completely transform your look. For petite women over 50, the right neckline not only frames your face beautifully, but also enhances your proportions, making you look taller and more elegant. My go-to secrets are V necklines and scoop necks. These styles create a vertical line that elongates the neck and draws the eye upward, giving you a more graceful and balanced appearance. I can't tell you how many compliments I've received simply by swapping high, restrictive necklines for something more open. Crew necks or turtlenecks can sometimes make a petite frame appear shorter or boxy, especially if paired with the wrong outfit. On the other hand, a well-placed V-neck or scoop neck gives the illusion of height and adds a feminine touch that never goes unnoticed. This is particularly true for tops and dresses with simple designs. And sometimes, less really is more. So the next time you shop, pay close attention to the neckline when you're trying on clothes. The right neckline brings balance to your look, accentuates your collarbone, and subtly enhances your overall style. It's such a small adjustment, but it makes a big impact. If you enjoyed this video, I have something even better lined up. In my next video, I'll be diving deeper into necklines that flatter mature women like us. I'll give tips on how to choose the perfect one for every outfit, and why certain styles work better as we age.